We're getting in visuals of the Prime Minister leaving for New York. Remember, Prime Minister Modi is heading to New York for the further engagements that have been lined up for him. He's going to be addressing an Indian diaspora event in New York's Long Island today. And tomorrow, in fact, he will be speaking at the UN Summit of Future before returning to India. His address at the Indian diaspora will take place at the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum in New York at Long Island. In a post on social media as well, the Prime Minister said in New York he'll be attending the Summit of the Future, which is a key summit that's being held. And he also said that I will be addressing a community program in New York as well. Remember, the Summit of the Future has been held by the United Nations. The theme, of course, for it is multilateral solutions for a better tomorrow. He's going to be addressing the Summit of the Future at the United Nations General Assembly in New York. That is day 2 of his itinerary, but today he's heading to New York. He's going to be addressing the Indian diaspora there as well in an event in Long Island. And the UN Secretary General had in fact described the Summit of the Future as once in a generation UN summit. So it's quite a significant summit that the Prime Minister is going to be addressing. This also comes at a time when the UN is approaching its 80th anniversary in 2025. Now, not just the event in Long Island with the Indian diaspora as well as the UN summit, but Prime Minister also has other bilaterals that are lined up for him. Remember, he met with the Quad leaders from US, Japan and Australia at the Quad Leaders Summit in Wilmington, Delaware. He's also lined up to meet several other leaders in his 3-day visit as well. And he is going to be holding discussions on several of these topics. The MEA, in fact, said that discussions in the Quad focused on ways to further deepen the bilateral partnership in areas of mutual interest, and that the leaders had exchanged views on global, regional issues as well, including the Indo-Pacific region and beyond. Now, we know that the Quad focused on security, it focused on futuristic solutions to security issues, maritime security being one of them, but it focused on health importantly. The cancer event was a major event that the Prime Minister addressed as well, where he did make big announcements, and he did also talk about trade. But overall, we're yet to see what discussions come from the bilaterals that are lined up for the Prime Minister as well.